there are also several more stops around the room, but there's no passageways in front of them. Right? So you don't know what to
I'll look up. Is there anything above? Is there any hole in the
Yeah, so
ceiling?
the entire ceiling thing, right? Not that you're looking up. It's a big dome. All right, so the whole thing is circular around the thing, and then it looks like it's a big sphere. You're part of a big sphere right now. Okay. There are actually struts and supports which are coming down from the ceiling and attaching, for example, onto the blue things, or the blue, whatever you call them. Let's call them raceways, just to name them something. So they're big raceways, right? And then also, right around the center of the room, where that triangle thing was, okay? There's a triangular thing that's hanging down, which is sort of like struts and supports. And you know how you walk into a kitchen and you see people who hang their pots and pans and all this other stuff for easy reach, and that's exactly what the center of this room looks like, except it's not pots and pans. It's all these weird tools or something, you don't know what they are, hanging from all of these pegs, right? Around that central area. What are they made of? You can examine them. They look like they're made out of stone.
How high up are they? How large are these tools?
How large are the tools? Oh, the tools are man-sized tools. It looks like a person could just pick up these things and start doing
How high up in the air are they?
Oh, no, they're hanging they're at a normal height where you just reach out.
I'd like to take a look at one.
You can do it. That's fine. Let me finish this part.
This is the warrior statue.
What does he look like?
Yeah, what position is he in?
What position is it? It looks like he's in a ready stance for combat. It's almost like you caught him in the middle of combat.
Does it maybe look like he was battling the other statue and had backed off the other statues?
Okay, the thing you do, it's possible, except that it actually looks like he's got his back to that statue. It's not like exactly to the back of the thing.
Yes.
It sort of looks like he's in front of that statue, character thing, right? And whereas, if you were to turn the whole statue all the way around, you can make it look sort of like they're fighting each other, I'm sure.
Right.
But in the position that they're in,
Before you touch anything, let's have Barnaby touch it.
Yeah. What's the stone of the statues?
The stone of the statues? The stone of the statues just looks like normal. The stone that you're used to.
And
like
is the stone worked
stone.
in the same way that the walls are worked?
No. It looks totally different. Yeah. In fact, so now we're going to start examining stuff. So that's the basic stuff in the room. Basic inside the room. Okay. What do you want to examine? What do you want to look at?
Let's first have Barnaby touch stuff before we touch it.
Let's actually just glance at it first, and then we'll have to.
You can look while
We can do two things.
I think it kind of seems like a warning, the two statues, the stone statues.
Any chance someone can look at the zombies and see if it looks like the bodies are reasonably fresh, as in they might have been the villagers who were disappearing? If so, then we might know how many zombies we're dealing with.
Actually, I was thinking we should also have Barnaby touch the zombies and the skeletons to see what their history is.
Yeah, maybe they can find out what the cast was.
Yeah, very good. Okay, so the thing you do, so Barnaby is, okay, I can touch you, Ned. I just want you to know I'm not gonna like it. I don't like touching Ned. Like evil.
Have you touched on that before?
Oh yeah, I've touched Barnaby before.
Touch the other stuff first.
Okay. Okay, I'll touch the other stuff first. What do you want me to touch? I'm getting lots of impressions off of the statues and the pedestal things, the block things.
Let's start with
that.
Okay, what do we want to touch first?
Start with the statues.
Statues. Okay, so he goes up to the statues, this little block. He takes a look at the broken statue thing. It's really very odd. And now that you're also looking at the thing at the same time, you are amazed at the detail work on these statues. Okay, so in the exact same way that petrified. What is the word petrified? I don't know what this word petrified means. So so you've already been completely staggered by the work that's inside this place because, for example, you have no clue how they made these walls. Okay, you have no clue how they work these stones. You have no clue how they did any of these stuff. But these statues are just incredible. They look really lifelike. And almost as if they were caught in the middle of doing some, thing that they were doing. The fighter guy, it's obviously he's doing. But the other one, it's not so obvious because it's broken apart, and it wouldn't be obvious anyway. So Barnaby's like, so this one has a powerful impression even from this distance. I can tell. Let me see what's going on with it. He puts his hands to it. He starts running it around it. This statue was once a person. It had a task, a very important mission long ago that it needed to complete. Moreover, and then he slides his hand down to the one hand of the statue is actually, still intact. He slides his hand down into the thing.
That's the one that's broken.
No. The one that's broken is on the floor. And then the other one
This
that's
is the
intact.
word.
Yeah, this. No.
Oh, one arm.
On the thing, there's one arm that's broken, another arm that's intact, and it's actually holding something. Right? And then, furthermore, this right here was central to its task. I don't think that would be a good idea. What? I don't know. No. Yes, maybe. No, I think that no. Don't do that. Get away! Get away from me now! What do you want to do?
I'm gonna get away.
Oh, very good. Okay. Woohoo! So you back up. What's the rest you gonna do?
Double speed.
What? Double speed? Okay, you move away. You move away. You didn't move away. Oh, move away.
Alexander, grab him and pull him away.
What are you gonna do?
And I'm gonna step away.
I'm backing away.
You gonna back away?
Sorry, I stay with Barnaby.
Yeah! Very good. Excellent. So
He can solve
these
mysteries
guys-
about solve
Just by
mysteries.
touching stuff.
Yes.
Okay. So what are you guys gonna do?
I'm going to move forward and grab Barnaby and pull him
Okay,
back.
very good. Why don't you make an attack? Roll an attack.
Just grab him.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
Just grab it.
Just grab him. Just grab him.
He's a defenseless man.
No, I'm sorry. It would be a
not
melee attack.
Okay.
Yeah.
+5.
Yeah. Go to town. Yes. Okay. So you grab onto Barnaby. This is Barnaby. Get away from me. Okay. Check. And then, as you grab onto him,
Yeah.
check something strange happens.
Uh-oh.
Barnaby has never looked you in the eye before.
Yep.
And then, as you grab onto him, he turns to you, and his eyes have a fierce gaze of command. Right? And you're grabbing onto him, and he looks at you, okay? Just like, strange, who is this weird person? It's like he doesn't even recognize you. Right? And instead, he's looking at his own body.
Uh-oh.
Yes,
Yeah,
this body is innocent, perfect for my purposes. Okay? And in his left hand, by the way, he still has hold on to whatever the thing that the statue is holding on to. Okay? Finally, my mission that has been delayed for hundreds of years will be complete. This body has power enough to do what I need for it. Yes, my task will be done by this time tomorrow.
Monologue.
Yeah. How to monologue it. There's a certain block, right? And looks at you, okay, right? And then without even moving, without even doing anything, right? Sinks into the ground. And by the way, his left hand, the thing that was grabbing onto, also sinks into the ground with him. And by the way, and you've seen ethereal stuff before. You've seen people go ethereal and just phase through this is not it, okay? Instead, it seems like the stone that this thing is actually built on parts and ripples, and the entire body just floats down into, whatever the liquid stone is, and then disappears into liquid stone. Yeah.
Oh,
And what happens down
What-
there?
what-
He's
what-
grabbing onto
okay.
that.
Right as they're grabbing onto him, he attacked him.
What was the thing he was holding?
You don't know what the thing he was holding.
what about, can you stop
Okay,
him from
we
falling?
didn't see it.
No, we're going to try and see whether he stops doing the whole thing happening. Okay. Now let's make a strike. So you're effectively grappling with you as you grapple.
All right.
Okay.
Remember we have lots of luck points. And you have the charisma to use.
This is a good
Yeah.
time.
So, strength check?
Yeah, strike check. Go for it.
Oh, hi.
Very well. Now, under normal circumstances, you would not look at you. You did not say anything. But what's your strength?
+3.
Let's do it. So you roll an 8. I'm sorry, you're already. You're right at 8.
Now might be a good time to make
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Look at it.
How much is it down?
A lot. You'd have to blow like virtually everything that you have in order to. In order to blow it.
I think it's worth it.
What are we going to tell the guys when we come back? Just take it to the stone!
You need to do this. I mean, it's...
You have 5 seconds to decide.
I'm not going to.
Okay, very good. Okay. So, the witch moves it, so the paladin grabs onto him, okay? And is holding him the entire time he's doing the monologue. It's like, just shut up and monologue already, grapple him, okay? And then, it phases down through the floor, the floor rack, ripples apart, and does all the various things, and the paladin is trying to hold on. It's got a firm grip, and then your hands stop at the stone. Okay? So he passed through the stone, but you couldn't, even though you were holding on.
So could we?
Now, by the way, this was where I wanted to end the other session. So this was the cliffhanger that I wanted to use for last session.
Well, you did a nice job with the podcast for,
Yeah. Oh, thank you. The fruit water one did.
you see a freak walk.
So, what do you want to do?
Well,
I'm just gonna slump down outside.
Is the statue still there?
Who, what?
Is the statue still there?
The statue's still there, sure.
What-
but it's
what-
minus whatever the thing that was holding it.
what was the thing that was holding?
You don't know what it was?
We couldn't see it.
You couldn't see it. You didn't really examine it. The first thing you did was you went up and you looked at the thing. You
Dude, we
didn't
didn't commune with statue number 2. Who can commune with statue number 2?
You know,
Exactly.
this might be another time to point that out, but I said so.
Yeah, you said so. Oh, what did you say so?
You wouldn't have
I
discussed the
said,
statues before.
let's examine them before we let them.
Yeah, whatever. What's done is done. It's water for the bridge.
Well, let's learn what we can from this place so that we may know more so that we can find Barnaby. It's probably one place. It's actually I'm going to do an Arcana check on what the hell this thing that he did is.
Excellent. Try to organize it. Yeah. Okay, now we're getting back into rolling dice. So that's now we're doing something. Okay, very good. Okay, you're absolutely certain. Okay, that might have conceivably been a meld into stone.
Okay.
Okay, except that usually when you do the meld into stone, it's just like you stop in things, like you hide inside a wall or you do whatever you gotta. This almost looked like a pass stone or something. Okay, where they could just go right through the stone or something.
Nice.
Yeah, pretty kinky.
Do you want to know our kind of on the pedestals?
Okay, so what exactly? Everybody is sort of like stunned. Oh my God, Barnaby just left. What the heck?
I just slumped down on the ground.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Oh my God, we're screwed.
So Barnaby said that his task will be complete by this time tomorrow?
Yeah.
I just want to verify.
That's exactly. Well, that wasn't Barnaby. That was
Right,
somebody.
whatever.
Okay, and it was very clear that that was not Barnaby talking.
Right.
Okay. It was locked. All right.
Let's examine the rest of the stuff here. So let's examine the pedestals and the stuff inside the chrome.
Okay, sure. Let's do it. Okay, what do you guys want to check out next?
Gonna look at the other statue.
Okay, look at the other statue.
Detect me.
Ah, very good. Finally doing some detect evil action. The statue does not detect as evil.
Okay.
But then again, you've never seen a statue detect as evil.
I'm gonna sweep the whole room.
Okay, sure. So you do the entire room? What's the range on your detect evil? It's like 60 feet or something.
Detect
30 feet.
60 feet unblockable.
60 feet. There you go. Okay, so the witch who's it, you don't detect any evil nearby.
Okay.
Unblockable, really?
Unblockable.
Look down while you're at it.
What about lead?
I'm gonna go right where the guy was and look down.
Did I put unblockable in there?
You put unblockable on that.
I think it's line of sight.
It is? No, so in the 3.5 rules, it's line of sight, and it's the same as any other detect.
Okay.
So obviously I made your paladin detect even stuff here. Well, there you go.
I'm gonna look directly down from where the guy was.
Okay, very good. We look directly down from where the guy was, and you don't detect any evil.
Maybe he was a nice possessing spirit.
Maybe he's just far enough down. Maybe.
Or maybe it's too late and he's already left.
Yeah, maybe.
Cosimo, do you know anything about these pedestals, the cone and the circle and the...
I want to examine them.
Okay, very good, sure. Do some examine action.
Okay, examine plus 9.
Yeah.
15.
15? Okay, that's also good. That's also
All right.
Okay. So take a closer look on all the different things. The red cube stone thing also has a number of indentations in it, the same way that the other one does. The other one just seems to have just one single spherical, hemispherical indentation. Okay. The red square one actually has several different indentations in it, and they're much smaller. The sphere one is like maybe whatever, it's like this big, and sort of like the other ones are like this big, and sort of very oddly shaped. And you would almost think that it was like a little peg and hole type of thing, except there are no pegs anywhere that you see that are like these shapes. Okay? So it's very odd.
What are the shapes that are the...
There's weird shapes, little shapes.
There's tools hanging out of
All
there.
kinds of weird shapes.
I mean, maybe those tools fit in there.
Yeah, could be the tools. Okay. So the other ones don't seem remarkable. The black cone is very interesting. Okay, so the black cone goes up all this way to the top.
So it's standing on a point.
It's standing on the point, and the point is like firmly embedded in the stone. even as you get closer to it, okay, you can tell that there's some type of heat or energy that's going on through it. And inside of it seems to be this very glassy type of stone. It's not black. Okay, it's a different color. It's gray. Okay, and it's the shiniest gray stone you've ever seen. Yes, shiny, very shiny. Shiny, happy stone.
Okay. And what about
And
the
it's
green
inside
one?
of it.
The green one has nothing inside of it. It just has this.
Nothing that-
Just has a
And the stone is smooth, just like the walls of the room are smooth.
Yes, okay. But it doesn't seem like, but that green stone, the green stone, the black stone, the red stone, also, they don't seem to be smooth, like super smooth. The shallowite outside was super smooth. The blue raceway stone is super smooth. This stuff just seems like it's like any smooth stone would be.
So it's
you
like
guys
the
can prep it.
walls.
Yeah, like
It's not
the walls or
frictionless,
something.
it's just-
Exactly, not frictionless, it's just a smooth stone.
Let's start examining the tools then.
Okay.
Should I roll or something?
No, whatever. Okay, so you take a look at the tools. You can't tell what the hell they do.
How much shape are they?
Okay, some of the tools are nothing more than just like, flat, long sticks with like, little handles on them. So it's like they're supposed to handle the thing. It's almost like a little sparring stick or something, right? Other ones are like little, curved hooks. Other ones are ones that just have like two, little fork things going out. Okay, like
Could
this
these be
little rod.
weapons?
Could they be weapons? If they are, they're the weirdest freaking weapons you've ever seen.
Yeah, and I'm going to use a mundane skill to figure out what the hell I would do with these.
Okay, sure, yeah.
This is an eye poker.
Yeah, that's what you're
What have you used on there?
Plus zero, I guess.
It's a back stretch.
Yeah, you can't.
Let me try some crafting.
Okay, sure.
Crafting.
Yeah, let me try some crafting.
Crafting day plus none.
Plus none.
21.
21.
Actually, no, 22.
22. Okay, very good. Okay. So you can clearly tell where the things are supposed to be held on to, because most of them have it handled or something.
Does it look like there's some kind of an attachment that mounts on the tip?
Nope. The tools look complete. Okay, right? The tools
I'm
do
gonna
not
try to
fit into
scratch.
little indentations for the various other things, right? So you try like fitting the various. It doesn't look like these tools are intended to go into the redstone empirical plot. So I mean, you wonder whether anything's supposed to be fitted into these.
What stone are they made of?
What?
What stone?
Well, those are another type of gray stone. Yeah, exactly. And you can't really tell what those. You can't really tell what they do.
I'd like to try to...
And by the way, just you with a 22 on your thing, you should have been able to figure out what that is going on with these things. Okay. You can tell how they're supposed to be held. That's what it is.
Can I try no architecture in addition to search to look at the platonic solids?